CircuitSpace has several capabilities that allow Cadence Allegro or OrCAD users to achieve board layouts in a fraction of the time it would take using today's common practices. One way CircuitSpace does this is through its patented auto-clustering technology. Oftentimes, a designer will receive a netlist, import the netlist, and then quick place all the parts onto the design canvas. Then the designer will go page by page through the schematic, grouping associated parts together off the board edge. This process can take anywhere from days to weeks to even months, depending on the amount of parts and complexity of the design. CircuitSpace's auto-cluster command automates this process. The auto-clustering feature automatically gathers interconnected groups of board components into clusters. This process allows CircuitSpace to automatically perform a rough placement of board components, drastically simplifying a designer's task of manual placement. As you can see, CircuitSpace can be accessed directly from your OrCAD or Allegro menu bar. Setup is very simple. The auto-cluster feature can work from the CAD file itself or an intelligent PDF of the schematic. All you need to do is click Board Properties and indicate what type of design input you want CircuitSpace to work with. The auto-cluster command allows us to indicate exactly which parts we want to auto-cluster, whether we want to auto-cluster by room or schematic page, in this case we will do it by schematic page, whether we want the cluster hierarchy to be flat or hierarchical, in this case we will choose flat, as well as several other options. Once we select our desired options, we will start our command. The process bar on the top right of the screen tells us the command is being executed. When the command has been completed, the batch control panel will pop up. From here, you can see progress information, any errors or warnings, and results in a log file. This is also where you apply the results from. This particular board has 4,223 parts. The auto-cluster command will move the parts from this quick place location on the right above the board edge and group them automatically based on the schematic representation. The resulting clusters will be placed in a boundary area, called the cluster boundary. These cluster boundaries will have all the parts based on the functional representation of the schematic, whether it is by page or functional block, as well as the properties, such as name, shape, and affiliation, associated with the clusters themselves. The resulting clusters are all grouped. This particular design contains 4,223 parts and has a 350-page schematic. Manually, this would take several days to group, going page by page through the schematic and grouping associated parts together off the board edge. With CircuitSpace auto-clustering, this process took less than 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us today. For more information on CircuitSpace and how it can enhance your OrCAD or Allegro products, please visit our website, www.ema-eda.com. Call us at 877-362-3321 or email us at info@ema-eda.com.